guys, back with me again, Ridwan here. Today we have a very special interview. I have a guest, a very special guest, Dr. Surti Wardani. Okay, Miss Surti, may I call you Miss or?
You may call me
Okay,
Miss or ma'am.
ma'am. All right. Let's begin our interview, shall we?
Sure.
Okay, Miss Surti, I have a few questions about higher educations. First question is I want to ask you about what does higher education mean to you personally?
Thank you, Miss Ridwan, for the opportunity. In my point of view, higher education is very crucial for our generation these days because it helps them to shape their mind, how they can do their work in daily life, and also their future career will be. I think that's from my point of view, shaping their minds.
Shaping their mind, to make them think more critically.
Many things, yeah. As the outcome can be a critical, maybe analysis, and then how do they cooperate with their work daily or activity. It's all about that.
Yeah, okay. My second question is, how do you think higher education is? Oh, hold on. That's the same question as the first one, basically. Let's do another question. Do you believe a college degree is still essential for success in today's world? If yes, why or why not?
Higher education to unit Indonesian society
Yes.
or globally.
I think we should start in Indonesian society.
Indonesian is very important because it helps our country to develop more and let's say compete with international as globalization.
Oh, yeah.
As I mentioned in the first question, it helps our people, especially the young generation, to shape their mind to compete in the globalization. And how do they know about the trends and then the business, and also how do they create something to make like open the
Business.
membuka lapangan pekerjaan, something like that. It will help the country, start from the young generation when they know how they do with what on their minds in the shape of the characteristics, something like that. And the knowledge,
Knowledge, of course. Yes. It's important for,
For me it's important.
college degree.
Very good.
Okay. So the next question: what do you think are the biggest challenges facing higher education today in Indonesia specifically?
Maybe it's about communication because as we know there are young generations separated from the oldies, like lintas generasi, we can say that. It's across communication. It will bring conflicts, in the work area, and then how do they cooperate with the environment, something like that. It will build a new culture maybe, so that's why the challenge is also in the ecosystem, like the digitalization, digital era. It will help also, like in Unpad, they want to elaborate between the technology and the curriculum, and also how the human resource like the teknik and the lecturer and also the all civitas academica to cooperate with the era technology so they can move forward, to be what do they say? It's apa ya?
Still better?
Jadi accreditation of the campus, to maintain and to help they reach the goals of the university. Jadi to have this institution move forward.
To a better
From the
education.
environment and the elaboration of the digital era, and also the implementation of the new curriculum we call OBA, from the students and also the own academic activities. Gitu. Jadi itu jadi kesatuan. Ya.
It's one continuity.
Ya, jadi itu membantu untuk kedepannya lebih better than before.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's move on to the next question.
Banyak ya.
I think it's two more questions. Do you think higher education focuses enough on practical skills for a job market?
It's very important to align between the theory and what's on the practical life, because sometimes we can see there are no pure theoretical implemented 100%. Yeah.
Not 100%.
Yeah, but the first question is the answer. They have to know what's the frame, yeah, of the theoretical first, because it will implement it, yeah, implemented according to their field. Jadi teori itu diterapkan sesuai dengan apa yang menjadi kebutuhan.
Oh, yeah.
Gitu. That's why in academic roles we have gaps to be eliminated. Ya, jadi ada gap yang harus dieliminasi melalui tadi ya between the theoretical and the practical. Nah, that's where educational fill the gaps. Itu kenapa kampus
Make a
menutup.
difference between them. The difference between practical and theoretical.
Yeah, that's why we have to close the gaps, yeah, because there are no 100%
Practical.
theory will be implemented on the practical life.
Oh,
Gitu
yes.
ya. And students must know that because they will do, yeah, they are going to as a next generation, yeah, yang akan menggantikan. They have to know that first they have to fill up their frame of mind from the theoretical and also what happened in the field. Jadi harus tahu dulu apa yang menjadi teori dan apa yang terjadi di masyarakat. Nah, celahnya itulah ditutup gitu. Dengan kemampuan tadi yang pertanyaan pertama, ya, ditutup dengan kemampuan intellectuality. So they have to know how to broaden their intellectuality, and from the knowledge they can fill up the gap. Jadi bisa ditutup. Ya.
I get it. Okay.
Okay.
The last question is.
Okay.
Sorry for taking a lot of time. Last question is, in your opinion, Miss, how should higher education adapt to rapid technological change?
As long as they have the investment for long term, I think they should adapt that. Like example, in learning module system, and then the electronic base like e-book, and then something like
Website for learning.
website also, and virtual meeting with other university across not only national but also across country. So it will open mind from the students. Yeah, they can do the collaboration not only nationally but widely. I think, yeah, and also the resources like I mentioned e-book, and then how do they explore like these days we use AI, right?
Yeah, we use a lot of them.
Yeah,
So
and then
help us.
right, and then the model of the learning system they have to upgrade, but in the other side make more friendly to the user, not broaden. Jadi teknologi itu jangan menyusahkan, tapi makanya sebetulnya ya friendly, karena friendly for user gitu. Jadi for students, for lecturers.
Easy to use, basically.
Yes, that's what they made system for.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's what technologies are for.
Nah, that's why. Jadi we have to adopt and adapt.
Oh.
Don't forget we have to adapt. Ya, kalau
Okay.
sudah diadopt harus adapt. Adaptasinya apa? To all the civitas. If we have a high technology, but the people who runs and use it don't know how to use it.
It's not.
Not-
We're not
yeah,
gonna
useless.
adapt.
Yeah, right.
It's useless.
Yeah.
Like if we have more advanced technology, but we use it poorly, like for example, we use it only for games and stuff, and then we're not gonna grow as a person or as a learning system, right?
Good, right. Yeah, that's what I mean. So we have to adopt, but we have to adapt to it, and we can use it wisely and correctly, and also reach the goals. Yeah, why the system will build build and create for the students, lecturer, and all the university's needs, something like that. Okay.
Okay, that's basically it, Miss. That's all the questions I got. Thank you so much for your time. It's been a wonderful interview. I'm very nervous actually because it's my first time interviewing a doctor at your level because I'm not at your level. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good luck for your assignment.
Okay, thank you. So that's basically it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'm out. What's up, guys? Back with me again. Today I have a very special guest, Bang Del.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you for having a time to interview me.
Okay,
So
I'm glad to meet you.
I'm glad to meet you as well. You've been a great teacher online. I mean, lecturer online. Because the way you teach is such a great way to teach, which is like the way you interact with students.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's like it gets me going more spirited to learn.
Yeah. Okay.
So what I have for you is some question about higher education. Not just around Unpad.
Yeah, okay.
It's about higher education, college in general.
Okay.
So the first question is relevancy. Do you think it's still relevant as a fresh graduated high school students to chase higher education? Because right now high schoolers thinks that having to work first then chase the education later is
Okay.
better. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think they have many choices. It depends on the situation. They can continue their study beside working.
Or while working?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's okay, never mind. Or they focus study.
Study.
Because so many students come here not only as a student, they are also a businessman. They are
Yeah.
also a worker.
Yes.
Is it right?
Yeah, it's
Okay. Actually, they should allocate their time when they working, when they studying, when they make socializing with the society. Okay, I think it's a good. It depends. They can manage the time. Yeah. Yeah, and then it's also depend on their ability in finance. Yeah, if someone that has no problem with finance, yeah, they can also they can focus study.
Study, yes.
If they has no finance ability, yeah, they can study beside, yeah, they can study beside working.
Oh, yeah.
Why not? They will get more experiences,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's true. So what you're saying is like as long as we can manage the time and the financial stability,
Yeah, right.
I think we can just do both, like work while studying in college,
Yeah.
or just focus on studying or focus on working.
Yeah.
So it doesn't depend on success, right?
Mhm.
Success doesn't depend on higher education.
Yeah.
You say this.
Oh, success not depends on our educational background.
Oh, yes.
Success can be created from our experience in life. Maybe beside the student, you also work at the bank, in the mall. You will have many friends there. You have a network for relationship to promote or to improve your business.
Yeah, improve my.
Why not? Your friends, your colleagues can be a good partner, can be a potential customers.
Yes.
Is it right?
Yeah, it's
Okay, why not?
Why not, right? So, in your experience in teaching,
Mhm.
like you've been teaching in Unpad
Mm.
from 2016.
Yes, right.
So it's almost 10 years.
Mm.
What are your motivation to keep on teaching the students in
Oh, it's a good question for me.
Yes.
Because not many friends ask me like your question.
Yes.
The first, I'm a banker. I have many experiences since I was young. I've ever joined in international exchange program to Asian countries and Japan.
Japan.
Yes, right.
Wow.
I joined in the international education program 2 times in 1988 and 2001. Yeah. I was a journalist. I was a dancer.
Oh, there's so many experiences.
I have ever win the scientific writing competition national level.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So when we are a student, when we are when we study, don't forget to get another activities to get experiences,
Oh yeah.
and then it's good for to develop your talent.
Develop my own
Yeah.
talent.
Please be a multi-talented
Persons.
person or student.
Oh yeah. So it's about
And then
improving yourself.
I try to contribute my experience, my knowledge, and I try to share to my students, not only to teach, but to share. I usually remind my students not to be the corruptor, not to be the corruptor.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of them
Yeah.
these days. Yes.
How to a good person to serve your wife, your son and daughters, your parents, your friends, your letters here. Please do anything by ethical performance.
Oh, yeah. Ethical performance.
Right. Because ethics is very important in life.
Yeah.
You can see so many people have higher education, but
No ethics.
they are involved in corruption.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's a problem
It's a real problem
with our nation.
With our nation, yes.
So you are, as a young generation, don't be involved in this case. Don't follow them. Don't follow the old generation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, yeah. I will.
Okay.
I will try my best.
Okay.
So it's important to improve ourselves and
Okay, good.
not be involved in such criminal activity like
Right.
one can have.
Yeah.
Last question, can I?
Yeah. Okay. It's okay. Okay.
Okay. Last question is, what do higher education make students? Can higher education make students think better or more critically, or this is a formality? Because critical thinking can be achieved on experiences.
You mean student should be
Critical?
should be criticized, should a critic has a critical
Critical thinking.
thinking.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As a student, you should be a person who always think critically,
Yes.
because because we don't because we are not live in our individuality individually,
We don't
because
live alone.
because we live in
In a large society.
in the society, so we should respond the situation by giving what you have. For example, you have experience, you have knowledge, you can be a role model in your community and your society. Why not? Don't be a follower, but please try to be the pioneer,
Oh yeah, the pioneer.
right?
Yeah, it's true. So that's your answer. Basically, it's about think more critically for the society.
right.
So you can pioneer more knowledge.
Yeah,
And
don't be
share.
passive in life, but be active to know, to criticize the problem, the government,
Government,
the environment
the environment.
where you live. You must be active as RT or secretary of RT or an active members in your RT as a chairman of students in your campus or any position. You must be active to share your experience, to share your experience, to share your knowledge. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. Bang
You're
Del,
welcome,
for your
welcome.
time. That's some very great answer from Bang Del. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, I'm very sorry if not if it not make you satisfied.
It's okay, Bang Del. It's a great question for me.
Okay.
Okay, that's it from me, guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching.
Okay.
Bye.